down, will give it to Harris, trying to get it outside of the Evades one defender, gets across the 40 towards midfield, and finally shoved out of bounds there by Parker Harris. Big run, check that, that was Zorian Palmore, number 3, on first down for the Trojans, a big gain.
We talk about the Trinity backfield. They have just a stable full of running backs here that can bust it at any time, and they have speed. You have JT Harris, Palmore, and Keandre Dixon. You know, you've got to keep them under control. The thing about these running backs, Chris,
gets the direct snap, fakes the handoff, working his way up the middle, hit hard after a gain of a couple of yards. Harris and Chen in there on the stop.
This was so difficult against this Dragon defense. Go throw Palmore in there. He's just another guy with the ability to run the ball, even at the quarterback spot. You know, he backs up line leader, but you've seen him from time to time get in. I want to say it's a wildcat formation, but you got to watch. He's in the game. He's getting the ball. He's probably going to run it.
Trinity yards. Short gain on first down for the senior.
This is one of the sophomores, Nalapoto. We talked about the sophomore brothers flanking the ends. You know, they got tall tacks going against Luke Wilson and Christian there. Great job by the Trinity defender on shutting down the ball carrier.
This Trinity defense up front against a 3-4 look for the Trojans is Penn. Split 3 receivers right side of the formation on 3rd and goal. Brenda gonna keep it himself, tucks it, gets into the end zone, takes a shot at the end. But he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Dragons take the first lead of the game. It's 6-0.
You gotta love the change up. It's just a QB sweep designed to the outside. Changing up for going inside zone. It gets into the end zone.
The officials huddling over the ball right now. We see the Recoat Revolution replay. I think the question is going to be, did it go far enough or hit a Trojan player first?
It looks close, Chris. It looks like it could have hit Boyd's left leg, possibly, before we went 10 yards.
We'll see what the ruling is here. I think Trinity's argument would be that the ball maybe didn't quite make it 10 yards. After that 15-yard penalty, they figured, why not? And they got it.
Great job just by the Carroll staff. You know, they game plan these things for what they see on film.
Brenda will throw on first down, taking a shot, looking end zone, Knowles! Touchdown, Dragons! What a turn in this one. The onside kick, the 36-yard touchdown strike, and just like that, 3 plays, and Carroll takes a 13-point lead.
It's hard when you go vertical on the cover 4, but when you have Biggers coming out of the field as a wheel route on the back end, and
Harris jumps over the line, has the first down, but flags come out, and the Trojans are going to get hit with their 3rd false start of the night.
And this is incredible, you know.
False start on the offense, number 63, 5-yard penalty, replay 4th down.
This is one of the first times we really had Dragon Stadium sold out for a little while, and the crowd is making the difference.
Please set the game clock to 12 minutes. Start of the quarter.
First and goal from the 4. Biggers back into the game alongside Renda. 2 receivers each side for Carroll. Renda keeps it himself, gets into the end zone untouched for the touchdown. Everybody bit on the play fake, and Angelo walked in unscathed. Dragons go up 3 scores.
I love Angelo showing his wheels tonight. He's just gotten better and better each week. He's really becoming a tremendous corner out there for the Dragon defense.
They're going to go for it here. Or check that, now 3rd and 12. Lineweaver looking to throw out of the play fake. Batted down at the line, nearly intercepted. Or no, it fell to a Trinity player. And surging ahead was Lineweaver with the deflected ball. Thought it hit the turf, but Lineweaver able to get hands on it and get to the 45-yard line. been a Trinity offense that has been explosive all year. Still looking for its first points of the half before halftime. Lineweaver throws one up, end zone. It is knocked away, but a flag comes in after the play. It was intended for Donaldson.
Placed at the 2-yard line. First down.
So Trinity now with 8 seconds to go. Ball at the 2. Lineweaver out of the gun. They're going to go to the air again. Short slant across the middle. It is caught for the touchdown. Donaldson gets into the end zone, and the Trojans are on the board. It's 21-6.
A good play call by Coach Lineweaver here. You had to do this. You couldn't risk putting it on the ground. Again, catch execution from the Trojans. Something they had to do going into half.
So on for the point after try, presented by CLC Roofing, is Jaden Boye. Touchdowns tonight brought to you by Kim Bedwell Luxury Real Estate, and Carroll blocks it. It's scooped up by the Dragons. Going back the other way for Carroll, and this is going to go all the way. It is Gavin Strain all the way for the Dragons.
What a play by the Dragons special teams. You talk about executing on both sides. This crowd is erupting at Dragon Stadium. What a big play. Great job by this Dragon defense.
But Carroll blocks the point after try. Let's take another look at the Recoat Revolution replay.
Big Jake Lucky.
He goes in motion. Renda will throw again. Has time. Going to take a shot towards the end zone. Looking for Boyd inside the 5 and into the end zone for 6.
You absolutely love it. You talk about what we saw at the beginning of the game. These crossing routes are going to be key for Carroll. They use Mackey really on a decoy in the crossing route. You saw the safety bite down. It allows Boyd to get open behind the defense. And what a pitch and catch from Renda to Boyd. Touchdown, Dragons. 40. That's what we talked about, the little things that you see during the week that you can exploit. And when you have this dangerous of a receiving core, there's a lot of things you can do in the offensive side of the ball.
Strain racking up the points on special teams tonight. Puts another one through. Intercepted by the Dragons. Parker Harris again, his second turnover of the game.
Parker Harris is just having a phenomenal game today, whether it's on defense, special teams. You call his name, he is delivering tonight. And great job just sitting down and again allowing Trinity just to unfold what they don't really do great. And just sitting down, waiting for the ball. Great interception. This Dragon defense is something special.
Turnovers brought to you by Paragon Designs. Turn over your next remodel or new home design to Paragon Design. I feel like a broken record, but apparently shake it up. For Carroll, it is first and goal inside the 10-yard line. Renda hands to Biggers, working his way through the line and into the end zone for the touchdown. Carroll goes up 30, 36-6.
What a statement by Biggers. Juking and jiving and wiggling through the offensive line into the second level.
Forward for a few yards there. Lineweaver has had a tough night at the quarterback position. He's been hit a few times, throwing an interception. This Trojan offense tries to get something going. They keep it on the ground again. Running hard is Harris, still on his feet, now falls forward, spins off of one tackle and falls to the 39. Gain of about 5.
It's one of the first times we've seen Davis Penn this half. Big stalwart there in the first half. You saw Biggers come in the first drive, get into the end zone.
It's the end of the third quarter.
So that wraps up quarter number 3 on that run by Davis Penn. We are headed to the 4th. It is Carroll's coaching staff. Cannot believe it.
It's tough. I know they're upset about a great play by Blake Gunner. You can't refute the effort he had, and it looks like they're going to get the perimeter receiver there on the hold or possible block in the back. As you see the bodyguard, Coach Castleberry.
There's no foul on the play. Result of the play is a first down.
As fired up as we've seen Riley Dodge on the sideline in a while. But they end up...
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
They end up picking up the flag.
Oh, just a tremendous job by Blake Gunner.
Okay. He went all the way into the end zone. They said the result of the play was a first down, did they not? Thought he may have gone out of bounds at one point, but they're going to say he got into the end zone. This is a touchdown for the Dragons. And they're up 43-6 now. That was a 59-yard touchdown catch and run by Blake Gunter on 3rd and forever. Gavin Strange on for the extra point. It is up and through after the touchdown brought to you by Kim Beck. Preston Peraza in at quarterback, Harrison Phillips the running back. New set of receivers in as well as Peraza gets ready to take the first down snap. Going to keep it himself on the ground, running off left tackle. Big hole and flipped up at midfield. Hard run by the senior quarterback to move the chains for a Dragon Den first down.
We said it every week. We love Preston, what he brings to the table. I think if there's one guy on the team that I think Coach Dodge has 100% Harrison is the dude on this team. We got him out of the game now, but he's the guy they're going to lean on come playoff time.
46 seconds to go. Trinity trying to get into the end zone one more time. Lineweaver under pressure and he's sacked. Trent Fergal gets there first. Another big play by the sophomore safety. Sacks tonight brought to you by Life's Medicine.
We're just talking about Trent Fergal, what he brings to the game. Watch him here on this blitz. Terrific job, no hesitation. Eyes are locked in on the quarterback. Great job finishing it.